Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAALIGHT, man, DAALIGHT TV, back at y'all with another one. And on this trip, we got Wack 100 and Ray J once again on live talking about Diddy's sons. They also jump into a situation with Nicki Minaj as well as a Civil RICO. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. We're gonna jump right into the audio. I'm gonna tap in with y'all on the back end. It's your boy DAALIGHT TV. Let's get it.
Listen, Wack, stand down. Stand down like Justin and pushing him is they young. Stop it, blood. Like, don't do that.
I mean, listen, when I hear somebody trying to rush one of my loved ones, you know how that go. And then the homies heard it, so you know how it go. But
I never called you though. I never, you know, when I feel like be active, I'm gonna hit you and say, yo, I don't feel safe.
Yeah, but I kept hearing it. So I'm like,
no, but they going through a lot. They good niggas, like they defending their pops. They heard me saying a bunch of stuff, and they had every right to, even though they shouldn't resort to that kind of stuff. They can't we can't do that to them, man. I ate at.
Wait. What were they mad at that you said?
Whatever it was a misunderstanding because we talked. And so when I said like assets being taken or I can't turn cheek to cheek, that's because I feel like niggas is fabricating a bunch of stories out there about their dad.
Saying, why would they take that personal? Why would they take personal being taken and you can't turn? Why would they take that? Like when I hear that, it don't affect me. Why would they take that?
But because he's from the West Coast though, and from the West Coast, getting manipulated like that and manhood getting taken, it was a common thing in the 90s.
No, but why did they take it personal?
I don't know, but can you confirm that being taken was a common thing in the 90s?
It's still a common thing right now on them yards and in that county jail. That's a fact.
Yeah, they saw the Pulp Fiction movie with Ving Rhames downstairs. That be happening in LA.
But what I'm saying is, did they take that personal because they thought you was referring to their dad?
Nah, like Justin is like, I respect them because they said ride or die. I'm gonna go for my dad or my mom no matter what, even if I gotta take an L, right? So he told me to go outside and take a fade first time he wanted to fight me. I'm like, bro, God bless you, bro. It's not even like that. Like, I never told nobody this because I don't want to do that because I understood what he was going through. So all this got blown out.
So let me ask you a question. Because I know you know better. You gonna squabble when it's time to squabble. Did you not want to fight him because of who he was?
Nah, bro, I'm 43. They like 30. They 28. That's not okay. And plus, that might know jujitsu.
Oh my God.
Might know taekwondo. I don't know. I've been working. I ain't playing with and they ain't playing with me. Let's just go home, work hard. Let's all get together and talk it through. Because we all shouldn't try to create bodily harm to people. It's just not okay for somebody to hurt somebody physically. It just takes somebody to the next level, and we should all preach about like getting together. We need to create mentor programs now for niggas that's making money now. How not to fall off, right? Because
we ain't doing all that. This ain't the Nicki Minaj show. This ain't Nicki Minaj show. Bro, you know, when we pulled up in the lobby of the Fountain Blue, we pulled up as homies. So don't get, hey, you know, I've been around a long time. Don't get me started.
Nah, even on Nicki Minaj, Nicki didn't want to talk positive. I'm trying to talk positive. Like, why you don't want to talk positive?
I'm saying, you and Nicki Minaj been knowing each other for quite a long time.
I'm a barb, blood.
You a barb, huh? Yeah, that's what you want to call it.
I'm a barb,
blood. Ray, you remember that time in the lobby of the Fountain Blue? Remember when you just...
Nah, blood, I don't know. All that happened, I don't remember none of that.
Oh, okay.
I went to the hospital and I started remembering a lot of stuff.
Okay. Listen, we gonna move past.
I don't know.
Nevertheless,
I don't know what it was.
Hey, you gotta remember, Wack has been around a long, it's been 20 years, right?
Wack. I don't know who I was. All I know is who I am, dog.
It's been 20 years we've been rocking and we met 23.
Wack, can you put online right now that, hey, like, we standing down from all this crazy. You a positive person. You a good person. You don't do violent things. You're nothing but professional. Cass Jones is one of the most professional people I ever met. And that we don't resort to violence. Justin Combs, Christian, and Quincy are good people. and we prayed for them and prayed for me. We all had a little bit of a problem and we worked it out. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. She changed my name to Raja. We got a new album coming out together, and that's it, blood.
Raja.
Tell him.
Listen, man, listen, he don't want me to get started on him and Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna leave it alone.
No.
Shout out to Mrs.
Hold on, blood. Stop, blood. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Petty. Like she married.
Yeah, Mrs. Petty.
Married. I'm getting a divorce. I'm 2 days away from getting a divorce. I'm happy. Princess happy. Life is good, blood. Like, please, let's just stop.
Oh, are you really gonna go through with the divorce this time?
I'm going through. I love Princess. It's over. I need Wack 100 to say, listen, there's no problems in the streets. You know we got cases out there, dog, that we just beat, and we need to just.
Yeah,
heal,
we got
dog.
a RICO. Yo, Ray, them niggas found out about our RICO, bro. Okay? They found out about our RICO. Now, you remember, listen, you remember the deal. I told you, let nephew come do the cameras. You said, Wack, do the special needs.
No.
Hold on, bro. You said, do the special needs.
No.
I want to get back. Let him shoot the scooty bike. I said, if anything weird come up, it's on you.
I was washing the homeless people downtown. I was washing feet in downtown, blood. I was washing a gang of homeless people's feet.
Yeah, but still though, you should have let Loyal just get the shoot. He do all our shoots. You let this little kid, this dude in. We paid him like $1,000 to do a few pictures, whatever it was. And later on, this dude went crazy and filed. First he filed a state civil. That didn't work. Then he filed a federal civil RICO. Now, I wasn't tripping because my deal with you was, if you don't go with my guy, Loyal, right? The famous unknown, it's on you. So you have to pay the legal bills, right? Legal just got back to you. You heard from legal lately? Because I ain't paid no mind because the legal on you on this one.
Yeah, I heard from legal lately. That's what I'm saying. Let's just chill. Can you
what did legal tell you about the RICO?
Look, you please practice peace on here right now.
Yo. Okay, but what did legal tell you about the RICO, Ray J?
Jay, it's saying to Wack 100, Cash Jones, please practice peace on here right now.
I'm asking you, I'm trying to get an update for the world about this civil RICO because you obligated to pay for it. I told you, if you went with him, if whatever comes from it is on you. What is legal? You heard from Thomas?
Wack 100, this is not okay.
Are you gonna answer the question or not?
No, and it's not okay. Things are being taken from people. People are being manipulated from the bottom up, bro. People are being manipulated from the bottom up.
I'm trying to get an update on this civil RICO these people keep hollering about.
It's not okay. I know people going through a bunch of stuff. The homies used to stick a whole stick of butter in people, bro.
That be Suge Knight used to do that.
Butter?
Parquet butter, a whole brick.
And
the ladies would come down. Yo, Ray. Hey, Ray, remember we was at the death row office? The lady comes down, right? She says, you sick? She says, you sick? And you tried to use parquet butter on my...
Wack, I gotta end the interview.
Nah, he was a different freak.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know what do got going on.
First off, this interview is not okay with my consent. This is not cool. We're not putting this up. That's it.
Interview going up.
This one?
This
interview going up. We live.
I'm not doing it here.
So look, let me bring you up to speed. I got a call from the homie T. Capone from Blackstone. T. Capone been over there with Puff 30 years. He also covered for Faith Evans. He the homie from Blackstone. If I show you a picture of him, 600, you gonna know him. He a Muslim homie, but he from BPS for the Jumpers. So he called me. He said, Wack, listen, I understand what's going on. These kids ain't gang members. They wasn't raised to be. I don't know why they out here doing what they doing. He said, I'm hearing things, but I'm calling you because we've been homies a long time, right? And I'm asking you, can we let this go? I understand you feel like they tried to rush the homie, but I'm telling you that I think that's being like blew out of proportion. I'm like, they tried to rush my homeboy, bro. T. Capone said, I assure you it wasn't that. Huh? Them ain't no little kids. Niggas 30 years old ain't no little kids.
They 30?
Hell yeah. 26, 28, 30. Yeah. What you mean?
Nah, blood. Them niggas are 22 years old, blood.
Nah, one of them like 28. Because I don't give the 18, right? But nevertheless, me and T. Capone talked, and he said, Wack, I can assure you that Ray J will not be approached anymore by him. You give me your word that you gonna stop tripping. So I gave the homie my word. He a G homie. And he's supposed to pop up, but he's not really social media.
Wack, Cass Jones is a good person. That nigga's a stand-up dude. All the Combs family, Justin, Christian, they good people. Like, shout out to all the homies. Like,
so did you and Justin get an understanding?
Hey, don't air this, blood.
It's already up.
We live, huh?
We live. This is what I said. It's all love. It's peace. Shout out to the Combses. It's love.
And boom, there you have it. Wack 100 catches Ray J slipping again on the live. I don't know why that nigga Ray J keeps saying, don't put this out, blood. Like, my nigga. You know, listen, bro, I don't know Wack like that. Like, I've been with that nigga on Clubhouse a few times and shit. But I would just assume that if I'm on a phone call with that nigga, it's being recorded. So if there's something that I don't want out there or repeated or whatever, I'm just not going to say it on the phone with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And Ray J is like, you know, he want to squash it with Diddy's sons. He telling Wack to stand down. And I mean, like, dog sounds nervous as hell, don't he? And not in the sense like nervous because he afraid of the Little Diddlers. I don't think that's the case. But in the last few years, bro, we haven't learned anything. We learned that anybody can get it when it comes to the long arm of the law. You know? I mean, just going back a little further, did y'all ever think that we would see Bill Cosby, nigga, Dr. Huxtable, in jail for taking some ass? Like, for real, bro. And then you got all the shit with Dirk and all that. And I think, you know, when Wack was saying he was going, you know, green light the Little Diddlers, you know, Ray J just thinking about Dirk, King Von, like, you know what I'm saying, the big juke shit, like the Young Dolph, all this shit. And that nigga don't want his name there, nothing retaliatory. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time he say blood now, he sound like he want to take it all back. You feel me? But far as him and Nicki, bro, I don't know what's going on with that. Because, you know, I don't really follow Nicki or this nigga. You know what I mean? But, you know, I heard a good bit of the live that he did with Nicki, like, you know, for a little context before doing this video. And it was a lot of points, bro, where I had so many questions that I don't even want answered because I don't do rabbit holes or booty holes. You can take that shit how you want. You understand what I'm saying? But that nigga Ray J pretty much got pressed by Diddy's sons and Nicki Minaj in under 7 days, bro. Like, this sweet nigga really is starting to put the pie in Pyru. Cause how you let a chick with a sex offender for a husband and a brother doing 25 years for being a chomo check you about the rights of victims type shit or questioning like your sexuality? Even though I ain't gonna lie, I kind of question Ray J's sexuality from time to time my damn self, but that's another story. But the big question mark for me was on this live when Wack goes, Ray J, they found out about our RICO. You know what I mean? Cause I'm like, what the fuck these niggas done did? Like, I can see Wack getting caught up in shit because, you know, 1 minute he a street nigga for life and the next minute he turns his back on the streets and he's corporate. You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be a back and forth or whatever with that nigga. But I'm like, what the fuck Ray J done did? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's crazy because then Wack break down, you know, oh, it's a civil RICO and all this other shit. So then, like, you know, I'm like, okay, well, that kind of fits for the both of them a little more. You know what I'm saying? So let me break this shit down. A civil RICO is a racketeering, influence, corrupt organization act claim that allows individuals or businesses to seek compensation for damages caused by a pattern of racketeering or corruption. RICO is a federal law that was originally intended to combat organized crime, but its broad provisions can be applied to a wide range of other activities. Now, I know what that means, right? That means after 54 years of practice, the government has become so effective at using the RICO to put niggas in jail. They know how to apply it to everything. And it takes me back to something that Bruce Cutler said. For those who don't know who Bruce Cutler is, that was Gotti's lawyer up until the last trial where they dismissed him because he was mentioned on the wiretap and could be called as a witness. You know what I'm saying? Well, Bruce or whatever, while he was representing Gotti, had compared the government's case against him to a poorly cooked meal. And he said a fancy wine dressing called RICO wasn't going to make it any better or make it taste any better. And again, you know, that was about 30 some odd years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like a little over. So in that time, since then even, they done tweaked the recipe on that fancy wine dressing and they putting that bitch on everything, man. And as far as now, you know, they're applying it to civil cases and all of this other shit. So they finna run wild with this, bro. We ain't seen the last of it. And as far as Wack and Ray J, only thing I could think of is them niggas either tried to block somebody's play, like, you know, blackball the wrong motherfucker, or something, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, Wack always doing the exposures, witty exposures. Maybe he exposed something or whatever that, you know, kind of shook somebody's business up. And they can kind of prove that, you know, you were the source of that information and they finna try to run wild on you in court. But I don't know, bro. All I know is they working that RICO, man, and anybody could get it. So with that being said, stay dangerous so you can be safe. If you made it to this point of the video, appreciate y'all. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy DAALIGHT, DAALIGHT TV. I'm out.